Hello and welcome to PolitiKnow, the in the know of American politics. It is a curated and unbiased channel dedicated solely to American politics that currently resides on the YouTube platform. So, this channel, what you might be asking yourself is, what kind of politics do we talk about here? Well, for you lucky listener, we talk about all politics. We're talking the left, the right, the center, the everything in between, and how to listen to it in an unbiased manner, and what major media outlets to actually look for, and to see who is the biased ones of them all. Alright, so let's first get started with our media big time players. Our big media players include CNN, ABC News, CBS News, Fox News, and MSNBC. Now you might be asking yourself, why all these different news agencies, and what's really the difference? Don't they all cover the same exact thing? Well, if you thought that, you're wrong. You see, each one of them puts their own little spin on it, whether it's a right spin or a left spin. And we will look at who gives the most centered looking spin of them all. We are solely looking at printed documentation on this web-based site for CNN, ABC, CBS, Fox, and MSNBC. So we will explore that, see how differently they're written, which one grabs a better attention, and which one you should be looking at the most for the big time news. So stick with us. So you're probably asking yourself, well, what's the point of this channel then if I can already look at all these other news media outlets that you tell me to look at? Well, hold up there for a second. Sometimes, depending on the story, might give you a better newsworthiness than another one. So what we're looking at is a conglomeration of all these major news media sources to give you the best, most unbiased story possible, taking exactly what the information is and giving that to you without the bias spin added to it. So let's start by taking a look at one of the major stories for this weekend. And as you will see here in just a moment, we're looking at the Justin Amash, Michigan representative, who has now left the GOP in search to become an independent, and what these major news outlets are saying about him. The first news agency we're talking about is CNN. Now, for this commentative piece, we're specifically looking at the first paragraph and how CNN uses it to capture your attention. From CNN, newly independent representative Justin Amash, the only congressional Republican to have publicly argued that Donald Trump has engaged in impeachment conduct, told CNN that high-level party officials have thanked him behind closed doors for his stance on impeachment proceedings against Trump. Now you're probably asking yourself, well, that seems pretty well straightforward. Well, let's take a further look next at ABC News. Representative Justin Amash, the lone Republican in Congress to open up impeachment talk against President Donald Trump, announced on Thursday that he is leaving the Republican Party. Amash, independent now from Michigan, made the declaration in an opinion piece published by the Washington Post. Alright, so you're still probably asking yourself, I don't see any difference here. What are you getting at, man, on camera? Well, let's continue with CBS News. Michigan Representative Justin Amash, the only Republican in Congress who said President Trump engaged in impeachment conduct, announced on the 4th of July that he's leaving the GOP. Amash warned that modern politics is trapped in a partisan death spiral, but said there is an escape. Well, by now you've got to be asking yourself, maybe I'm starting to see a spin, maybe I'm not, I'm seeing one go one way or the other. Well, we've really only covered one side of the major media spectrum, predominantly what most would consider the progressive side. We have yet to cover the other side. So, without further ado, let's bring up Fox News. Michigan Representative Justin Amash announced Thursday that he is leaving the Republican Party, saying he is disenchanted and frightened by party politics, a move that was quickly described as great news by President Trump. Alright, I'm sure we can see now the right and the left, and then finally we have one more, MSNBC. Congressman Justin Amash announced that he is leaving the GOP on the 4th of July in a Washington Post op-ed. The AM Joy panel weigh in. I apologize for that last one. I spent a long time looking on MSNBC to find a printed article on it and found absolutely nothing. So, now we've listened to the first paragraph of these text-based sources found in these major news media outlets. Let's look at their titles in the same sequential order. Alright, first we have the CNN website. There is entitled, Justin Amish on what his GOP colleagues say behind closed doors. Followed by ABC News. Representative Justin Amish announces he's quitting Republican Party in op-ed. Next, CBS News. The only Republican to say Trump engaged in impeachable conduct is leaving the GOP. Fox News. Representative Justin Amish announces he is leaving GOP, semicolon. Trump calls it great news. And finally, MSNBC. Representative Justin Amish leaves the GOP after backing Trump impeachment. Okay, so we just look at the titles now. Looking at them solely on a title basis, CNN and ABC stick very close to center. With just a little bit of left-leaning ideas put in there, they stay pretty well centered, covering the story of just the representative. While CBS, MSNBC, and Fox News really want to put Trump in their title and their first paragraph, even though the story's not about him, they focus their story on him. CBS and MSNBC doing it in more of a negative manner, while Fox put it in a very highly positive manner for Trump. Not really putting any regards for the representative and him changing political parties to independent. So, what's this mean? I'm not saying go to CNN or ABC for all your news. Look at all of them on a broad spectrum. Always have open mind, open ears, and open eyes to the truth and what you're looking for. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Please stick around later on throughout the week. We're going to have more video posts for you to watch and enjoy. So, until next time, see you then.